The fifth episode of Season 6 of The Handmaid's Tale is named Janine. According to a compelling new theory, this could be a significant hint that the story's conclusion may take an unexpected turn. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, let's get back to this theory. So, the final season of the Hulu series is set to wrap up June's arduous journey as she and the Mayday resistance, with the support from the US government in exile, strive to bring down Gilead. However, a complication arises with New Bethlehem. Under the leadership of Commander Lawrence and the influence of Serena Joy, this so-called reformed settlement is providing refuge to those fleeing Gilead while presenting a gentler version of the regime, which is also enhancing international relations. The Season 6 trailer of The Handmaid's Tale clearly indicates that a rebellion is on the horizon, yet the central question that has haunted the series since its inception remains: will June ever be reunited with Hannah? A fresh theory proposes that we may have been focusing on the wrong question all this time. Spoiler alert for those who haven't read the books. Based on the narratives of The Handmaid's Tale and the Testaments, it appears unlikely that June and Luke will reclaim Hannah by the end of Season 6. Instead, this new theory posits that the true objective is for Janine to reconnect with Angela, also known as Charlotte. Janine gave birth to Charlotte while serving as a handmaid for Commander Warren Putnam and his wife Naomi. Afterward, she was handed over to the Putnams, who renamed her Angela, leaving Janine longing for her daughter ever since. Lawrence, now married to Naomi after orchestrating Warren's demise with Nick, presents Janine with one of Angela's drawings. In Season 6, Episode 5, she continues to treasure this keepsake. Janine also confronts Aunt Lydia, insisting that the only way to assist her is by helping her reclaim her daughter. Perhaps this hints at the true trajectory of the Hulu series. A fan on Reddit speculated, what if we've been misdirected all along? Everyone is fixated on Hannah, hoping for her rescue and June's reunion with her. But what if the real conclusion lies elsewhere? What if it's Angela? Janine's narrative has been profoundly impactful, showcasing her heartbreak, resilience, and unwavering love for Angela. Now she finds herself close to her daughter again, somewhat sheltered under Lawrence's protection. It feels as if everything is aligning perfectly. What if the show is setting up Angela and Janine to be the ones who make it out? Together, safe, whole. What if that's the happy ending we didn't even realize we needed? They went on to say that while they're unsure whether this will be the case, it would be such a powerful full circle moment. Not just for Janine, but for all of us who watched her break and rebuild over and over. Without that somewhat happy ending, how would we want to enter the Testament series with only heartbreak? Many support the idea, with one writing, "I would love this to happen. Janine is my absolute favourite and all I want is for her to have a happy ending." However, another pointed out, Atwood is not famous for happy endings. No, by the end of Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale, Hannah is still living in Gilead and known as Agnes, with Commander Kyle and his wife Tabitha serving as her parents. So it seems unlikely that June will get her daughter back by the end of Season 6. They are eventually reunited in the 2019 sequel novel The Testaments, which is currently being adapted into a spin-off TV show with filming already underway. Agnes serves as one of the three primary narrators in The Testaments. Growing up in Gilead, she remains oblivious to her true heritage until later in the narrative. Another key narrator, Daisy, is a Canadian teenager who is ultimately revealed to be Nicole, the second daughter of June. By the story's conclusion, Agnes and Nicole manage to escape Gilead together, discovering that they are both daughters of June. In the final chapter, they return to Canada to reunite with their mother. The Hulu adaptation of the original story has introduced several alterations, including the fate of Janine and her daughter Angela, who doesn't survive due to birth defects. This divergence from the source material raises the possibility that Angela and Janine could be reunited, potentially providing the uplifting conclusion we desire for The Handmaid's Tale Season 6.